Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? It is Sunday, March 5th, 2023, and my name is Amy Williams, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited about today's card. I live in Texas, which most of you know. I'm in North Texas, and it is a gorgeous 75-degree weather outside, 70-something. I haven't been outside in a long time because I've been up here, but I can see the window, and oh, it's just beautiful. I know that it is not beautiful in many places in the United States, so I hope you all are staying safe and in other countries as well. So I'm really excited about the cards we're making. Last week, I talked about that Stampin' Up! Has some online exclusives that go live March 1st, and they did. And what I'm using today is part of that. There's a whole bunch more. So make sure that you go online. Now, if you click on my website down there, that'll take you to those online or to my website, and it'll say online exclusives. And I think you'll probably even see some of the things that I've used on that front page. So go ahead, check that out. If you have a demonstrator, certainly call her if there's something you want. But if you don't, I would be honored to be your demonstrator. I am always here for you. If you have questions or comments, put them down there. I respond as soon as I see them. Sometimes I get, I don't know, sometimes YouTube's weird and I don't see them right away, and I'll go back and go, oh, I'm sorry that I missed that. But I do always go back and check. And so I love getting comments from you. That, y'all, I get giddy when I do it. So it's so exciting. So let's go ahead and flip the camera. I'm going to show you the card and show you what we're going to do today. There's a little bit of fussy in this, okay? So I'm just going to be perfectly honest. There's a little fussy, but it's not hard. And you can do it. I'm going to walk you through it. And anytime you have questions, all you have to do is contact me. All my information is down in the bottom. You can go to my website. Please contact me if you have questions. I am very much here for you. All right, let's flip that camera. Okay, so here is the card that we are doing today. So here it is. You can see. All right, and let's just show you the magic of this. You're gonna open this up. Okay, this is like a belly band, a band. And then you're gonna do this. Are you ready? Ta-da! Look at that. Isn't that so cute? I am in love with this card. I've got several more at the end that I have made that are completely different. So I'm really excited about that. Now, I did not come up with this. I am not this smart. I got this from a lady, and I cannot think of her name, but I know it is something in Ottawa. She's in the UK. She made this adorable card using the bunny punch and stamp set that is in the mini catalog. So I've got to find that. So it was just a lovely card, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to use that. So that is the card. Now, I find it easier to slip this on from the top. So I'm going to do that. So there's the card. I'm going to put this to the side, and then we are going to get started with cutting first. Okay, now let me move this out of the way. I'm starting with Flirty Flamingo, okay? Here is my Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to bring this up a little bit so you can see that. Sorry for that movement of the camera. I hope you didn't get sick there. Here is your measurements, all right? So your base color, that's this Flirty Flamingo color. This is going to be 4 1/4 by 11, okay? That is just taking this and not using this for and cutting it in half so that you have 2 half pieces, okay? So that is that. Now this, and I'm going to score them. I'm going to score 1 at 5 1/2, okay? So I'm going to score it right here at 5 1/2. You're going to put your scoring or your cutting blade down here. The light gray is scoring. So you're going to score it 5 1/2 and 9 1/2. And if you're me, you don't like to pull that little thing out there. So I'm going to flip it around because here's the thing. It's really just 1 1/2 on this side, okay? So it's 5 1/2 and then 1.5, but you can go ahead and go down to 9.5. So that's just like that. But it's really on each side, 5.5 and 1.5. But anyway, so that's going to be that like that. Okay. So it's got to fold. Okay. There's the first piece. Now the second piece, you're going to take the other half of this, and I am going to pull out my thing for this so you can see. Okay, I should have done that before. Amy, come on, do better with your angles. I'm going to cut this at 7, all right? So I'm going to cut this right here at 7. So there we go. I don't need this piece. Use this for something else. Could even probably use this on this card somewhere. So basically on this one right here, you're scoring at 1.5 here and 1.5 here. So that's exactly what you're doing. It's not basically, it is what you're doing. So if you're me, you're just going to go 1.5. You're going to flip it around and do 1.5 again. Okay. This is the inside piece. Okay. Ta-da. Ah, ta-da. All right. So there's that inside piece. Now I'm going to put my cutter away. Yep. I don't think I need my cutter, but I do need my embossing folder. Now, no. Oh, goodness. Die cut machine. So I'm going to bring that out. Pull this up just a bit so that we can get this. Okay. So now I'm going to get, now this stamp set, I didn't even show it to you because I am too excited. Here's the stamp set that I used. Okay, here it is. This comes with dies. I love the dies that go with this, all right? These are the dies. Look, it has got all this stuff, this adorable, that goes on the other side. This, it's got the leaves, it's got the flower cutouts, and it has got this circle that this is, I love it. So I wanted to use it on here. So we're going to cut this. Now, if you don't have this set and you want to just cut a circle or a square or a rectangle or whatever you want, you can do that. I just love this. So I'm going to do this on my cut and emboss. And I didn't do it earlier because I wanted you to see what I'm doing, okay? I wanted you to see how I did it. I'm eyeballing. It is, I know, measure twice, cut once, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to stick it on here. I've got it kind of that. And if I really was thinking properly, which I'll use my Post-it note tape. I always have Post-it note tape. I've used it like a million times today. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to run it through my die cut machine. Okay. Okay, and then here's the magic. All right, I put this away. Take this off. You're gonna kind of be a little gentle, all right? And then you've got this. Isn't that so pretty? Let me get that little piece out right there. Isn't that so pretty? I just think this is so cute. I love it. I can't say enough. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is too much paper to waste. You get yourself a circle and you cut that out because that's a lot of paper that you don't want to throw away. So I got a circle cutter and in fact, you can actually put a circle when you're doing it, when you put it on here to do it, put that circle there and then you've got another die cut done, okay? Because not that I'm lazy, but sometimes you just got to make sure that you're doing everything you can. Okay, now I am going to show you what I think is one of the kind of tricky parts. I don't want to do that yet. Let's go ahead and do the front. Let's go ahead and do the front because I'm a little nervous about that. All right, so here we go. This is what we have right here. Now, I have something on my hand and I just got on it, but that's okay. Okay, So for your DSP, you're going to need 2 pieces here and here. All right. You're going to want another one for right here. And one for the belly band. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but I call it a belly band. All right. So what I have done is I have used this designer series paper that goes with this stamp set. It is so pretty. I'm pretty sure I have used all of, yes, let me see. I've used all 4 pieces of this. This is the one that I used on the front, okay? So that's the one I used for the front of this card. I absolutely love it. Now you're going to see, and then look, this one, die cuts. How cool is that? So I die cut it. It's got this gorgeous back too, but you can use it as this, or you can die cut these flowers out. Same thing with, hold on. Am I out of that too? I have used a lot of this paper, and I hope, let me see. Oh, no, here it is. This one, that one die cuts out as well. I used the back of this paper for the inside of this card, so that's why I don't have very much of it. Now, you're going to notice that this color, some of these colors may not be ones that are in that we have in the catalog, and you would be 100% correct. 2 colors that are in this are called Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. They have been previous colors, one of In Colors and another one, and they are coming back. So Stampin' Up! Is doing a color refresh. They will be announcing the colors that will be retiring and the colors that will be returning or new on March 29th. So stay tuned. They will be doing that. But they have told us with this that Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon will be coming back. And so there's that. Now, I'm going to be honest. I think some more of these, you can do some of the leaves on some of these pages, but I have not for sure. Yeah, this one. I'm going to tell you right now. I can 100% tell you these will cut out. There are die cuts that will cut these out. All right. And there may be another one that you can do that on. I have not, as I say, I haven't checked this one right there. I could have used that. I could have die cut those. All right, there you go. But I did not, alas, think of that really until just the last minute. All right, so there's that paper. I have already cut out. I decided when I made this card, I felt like these flowers were kind of missing something. And there's a technique I want to do with these flowers another day, but I didn't want to do it on this card. So I decided to change it up and use these die cut flowers. So I'm put them on there, but that's what I decided to do. Okay, so here's what we've got. Now I used that one I showed you, and on this one is obviously a directional one, okay? So I used this and I cut it so that the top and the bottom, like they fit, and then boom. I did try just putting it on, and I have that card somewhere. Well, I don't have that card right here. But I tried just putting it on solid, and I'll be honest, I didn't really like that. It didn't do anything for me. So let's put these on. Excuse me. Oh, I got a little tickle in my throat. All right. Put that one on. And that one on. Ah, come on, Amy. All right, so we're going to do that. Oh, right there. Let's get it right, okay? Get it right, Amy. All right, so there's that. This paper does the work itself. I love that. Now on the inside, I wanted something a little softer that wasn't quite such a bold pattern. So I took the back of this and I'm going to use this. If you would, of course it's your card. You can do whatever you want. So choose, right? Choose you. You choose what you want, okay? All right. So I'm going to put this right in here. Looks like I cut this a little too small, so that really should be a little bit wider, but I'm gonna go with it because it's the background and it'll be okay. We'll live. All right, now, here's the part that's fun. I really love this thing. I just think it's so, so pretty. But I wanted it half and half, okay? So, but I did the white, and I love the white, but I wanted to see what other colors would look like because it is quite a bit of white there. So I cut one in Flirty Flamingo, which I do like that. Okay, and I also did one in So Saffron because I thought maybe that would look really pretty. But you know, I feel like that washes out too. I just kind of felt like the white washed out a bit. So I think I'm going to go with the Flirty Flamingo, okay? Now, here is the fun part that I think you're going to really hate me for. This is, again, very totally optional, okay? Remember, totally optional, right? Okay. So we know this piece right here is 3 3/4. Let me make sure. 3. What was that 4? No, it's 3 3/4. Okay, so this is 3 3/4. So I need this to be 3 3/4. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go 3 3/4. Okay, and I'm going to hold it. And then I'm going to take my snips. It was too much to use this cutter. That did not work for me. I'm going to use my snips and snip it down. Okay? I should have my glasses on instead of on my head. All right. There. This is the top. Okay? It stays together. This is the bottom. It does not. So it's okay. This needs to be 1 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to go 1 1. No. Yep, 1 1/4. So I'm going to put these at 1 1/4. Okay, I don't think that's right. That's 1 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to do like that. I want to make sure that gets there. And I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a little change here. I'm going to flip it because these have more that connect them. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm going to do that at 1 1/4. Okay. So I'm going to hold them. Okay. And then I'm going to snip. I know it's a little scary, but you can do it. All right. So we're going to take that. We're going to get all these out of there. And I'm going to move it off right like that so I know where it is. And then I'm going to put my cutter away. All right, now let's put these things on, okay? We're going to put this one on first. All right. I have one little piece that I didn't get out of there, so I'm going to take your pick tool and put it there. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to use my liquid glue for this. Okay. I don't know how I get my liquid glue so dirty. I bet nobody else does that. But if you do, let me know so I don't feel so bad about myself. All right. I don't want a great big glob going, so I'm going to... Come on. Don't make me... Don't embarrass me on the camera. Man, you are embarrassing me on camera, man. All right, well, you don't want to come out. This one doesn't want to come out and play, so we're going to get another one. You can see it's dirty, or somebody else, or kind of clean. Somebody else has been using it. All right, let's see. There we go. And you want to be real careful. You don't need a lot. You're just going to go on these little dots. Look how fun this is. Okay. Again, this part is purely optional, all right? If you're like, you are a crazy lady, Amy, I'm not doing this, then don't, okay? It is all okay. All right, so we're just gonna lay that right like that. And there you go. See? Easy as pie. Now we're gonna do this one. We're gonna turn it over. That one had already turned over. So we're gonna do this one. Okay. Got a little glue on my hands. All right. So we're gonna put this guy on first. And we're gonna, I know these are not gonna line up. I know that because they weren't, remember they weren't from the same, they didn't go one from the other. But I don't really think anybody is gonna call the stamping police on us, all right? And there. Now, if later on you wanna take your scissors and clip that to make it perfect, you go right ahead. I will not be doing that, okay? That just seems like a lot of work I don't want to do. So there you go. There may have been another piece, but I'm going to call this good. So that's what I've got. Oh, wait, can you see that? All right, so there's that. It's going to go like that. It's going to be so cute, right? Now, do you remember this little guy? We're going to put this little guy on. Now, if you will remember from my original card, and I'm going to pull him out, okay, and do it. This is like a floating head, right? Do you see that? It's like a floating head, okay, which I love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a piece of window sheet. All right, I'm gonna take a piece of window sheet and I have cut it so it is 4 by, it's 5 by 1 3/4. So it is the same length as this. Does that make sense? Okay, can you see that? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna attach this here and I'm gonna attach it here. But I'm going to tell you, this is the one that scares me the most. This is the whole part of the card that scares me. And I hope it does right because I had some issues with the ones earlier. They argued with me. It argued and argued and argued with me. So we're going to try to do it this way. All right. Nope. No, Amy, do it right. This way. This way. And that way. Okay? So that it will still go down. It's still going to go up. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to this. Okay, so that's going to go down. Okay, like that. All right. Oh, you little buddy, you're going to need a little glue, aren't you? All right. Okay, let's get you. There you go. Poor little guy, he just needs a little more glue there. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to use glue on this because I want to have a little wiggle room, okay? So I'm putting glue on the top and the bottom. I'm going to put the bottom down first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it down like this so that it goes right on top of it, okay? So then I know this is gonna close and I know this is gonna open like that, okay? So I just have to always make sure that that's gonna work, all right? So there's that. Isn't that cute? You can see that thing right there, the little, wait, can you see it? Yes, okay. So we're sure that this closes. That's important. You do want your card to close. Now let's do this, okay? I am gonna use, and I got a couple colors. I've already cut these circles out. This is from Stylish Shapes, and I know I use Stylish Shapes a lot, but my heavens, I think it is one of your most versatile die cuts that we have. All right, you've got tags, you've got squares that are stitched, circles that are stitched. I just think this is a very versatile set, and I use this a lot. I think it's a really good set to have in your arsenal of stamp sets. It's not going to go out of style because it's stylish, right? Okay, just kidding. That was not cool, Amy. Okay, so on here, I'm going to use the Irresistible Blooms, and I'm going to go, hooray, it's your day. Okay, and I'm going to put that on here. Now, I did this in Blushing Bride instead of Flirty Flamingo because I just felt like it added a little lighter dimension back there, and so that's why I did that. All right, so I'm going to do Hooray, It's Your Day. Oh, come on, Amy. All right. And then I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo to stamp this. So I'm going to tap this in. This is oh wait, it's upside down. There we go. See if I can get this straight. Ah, there you go. Hooray, it's your day. Okay. Now, I'm going to adhesive the green onto the pink like this. Okay. This is Pear, Pizzazz. This is Blushing Bride. Now, I'm going to glue this to the back of the strip. All right. So I'm going to take my adhesive and go down the middle, and I'm going to put this on the back of that, hopefully in the middle with the circle. All right, so I've got that. Do I like that? Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe this is going to be good because I don't want to do that. All right, so this one I'm going to put on top of the circles. All right, just like that. All right, isn't that cute? Ta-da! I love it. I just think that is so cute. Now, let's do some decorating. We definitely want to decorate. I'm going to decorate down here a little bit, and I want to decorate the band. But what I've done with those two colors, you can see, I went ahead and die cut out of two of those pieces of paper these flowers right here, okay? And I think I want this yellow one and this one on the front, okay? I think that's what I want for my front. So I'm going to use these for the back. I want a Blushing Bride that's kind of got that lighter color in this. So I'm going to put this here, and it's not going to hurt. Hooray, it's your day. And I'm going to put this here, okay, just next to it, just like that. And then and I've cut out some of the leaves that I'm going to put it on. Now, when you do this, I want you to be careful because you can only adhesive where this is. So you're only going to adhesive here, right? So I'm going to, and you know what? I think I'm just going to do this because then I can't mess it up, can I? Amy, you can't mess something up. I'm going to do this. Let's see. How do I want that? Do I want that one like that? Yeah, I think I want that one like that. Okay. So, let's see. Put a little right here. And then put a little behind it. Right like that. So then there is that. Okay. Now I'm going to add some leaves. Now these I just die cut from that set. I've got stuff on me. I did stamp some and try that, but you know what? I really liked the solid green of these. So I'm going to add some leaves. I like that right there. Well, that just stuck in there. So I think I'm going to put one right there. I think that is going to be good. And then let's see. I don't know. let me see. I think there's one that goes the other. Yeah, this one kind of goes the other way. Well, let's do that right there. And let's pull that like that. Just kind of wanted to do something, you know, a little different. We'll put a little bit of glue on that one. I think the other ones were in glue, so I think they're probably good. Okay. So you're gonna go right in there. And look at that, hooray, it's your day. And while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of white here. And this, as you can see, the white is 4 by 3 3/4 to put right down here. And this is where you can write your message. I always like to have a place for people to write their message. I don't like when cards don't have any place to write, because I always like to say, you know, you're such a good friend. I hope you have a great day. You know, I love you, or, you know, just something like that. So hooray, it's your day. Now you can just, you know, do whatever. Okay, now let's look at this front, okay? Now we need to make that band, all right? That kind of billy band. All right. I have two choices. I can do yellow, okay, or I can do white. And I just don't know what I want to do. I like them both. Ugh. Decisions. I think there is power in white. I don't know why. I just think there's power in white. And I do love white. So I think I'm going to go with white. We're going to get some yellow. And so I think it'll pop that up. All right. So all you're going to do, this is 1.5 by 11. You're going to take it, you're going to go to the end here, and you're going to wrap it around. Don't wrap it so tight that it won't come off, okay? And there you go. Now, you're not going to have that there. You're going to put it on this side. So you're going to adhesive here and here. So I'm just going to take my adhesive, and I'm going to adhesive here and here, and then you're going to put it right back on like that. Okay, and then you've got that like that. But I'm going to be honest, I'm going to flip this around because I want that seam on the back. I don't really want it on the front. And I like to go down like this. I don't know why, but I do. I always like to go from this direction. Okay. All right. So there is that. Now I'm going to put a piece of DSP. And this is, I hope, DSP 4 by 1 1/4. I hoped I had that on here. I hope you can still see that, correct? Okay, there you go. So I'm going to put this on. And I use my Stampin' Seal Plus anytime I can. It is my favorite. I like it better than the glue. So if I have to use glue, I do. But I think my preference is going to be always Stampin' Seal Plus. All right, so there's that. Yeah, see, I like these. I like that yellow, and I like that right there. But before we go on, I need to stamp my sentiment, and I've already cut this out from what is it? Stylish Shapes. And I'm going to use this Happy Birthday from the Amazing Year. I love this stamp set. This is such a nice stamp set to color. You can color with these. It's got great birthday wishes. But I love the simplicity of this Happy Birthday. So I am going to use that. Okay, I'm going to stamp it in Flirty Flamingo. So let me pull that out real quick. Okay, and I'm going to stick it on this block right here. Okay. And then we're all going to hope that I do it right. Oh, yay. I mean, it's upside down, but yay. Okay. I just like that simplicity of that Happy Birthday. I don't know why, I do. Now, I'm going to put this on first because I don't want to not have room for it. All right. So I'm going to put that on. I'm not going to use dimensionals on this. I'm just going to put this on. I am going to use dimensionals on these, okay? because it wouldn't be an Amy card, I don't think, if I didn't use dimensionals. But, all right, so I'm going to definitely have that right there. And definitely, see, if I had have done that, I wouldn't have had room for happy birthday. So I definitely need to have that there, right? So here's your thought for the day. Your dimensionals can only be in this area. And I know that because I had to rip them off because I put them in the wrong place. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on, and it's going to be at the bottom because that's what's going to be on there. All right, Amy, don't go too high. I was going to do it again. I really want to do this wrong. All right. So we'll put this one right here. Okay. See, I did pretty good. Woo. All right. And then this right here. And I'm going to put the dimensionals here. Okay. Here. I hope I remember. Okay. And maybe you can do this if you're really smart. Okay, you'll take this off. You'll slide that off. And you'll put the thing on and check it. I'm going to be close, but I'm going to be okay. All right. All right. So let's do that. Okay. I think I need to move that just a hair. So I don't want to cover that happy. Okay. So there we go. Those are on. Yay. And now I'm going to put my leaves on, and those are not going to be with dimensionals. They are going to be with the glue that I lost again. Okay. So there's the glue. And I'm just doing them on the corners on the inside because I like to be able to flip them up if I want to, you know? I want to be able to sometimes give a little more dimension. Let's see. Let's do this one here. Let's do this. Let's do this one here. And then I like this little curvy one. And we'll do him right there. All right. So we'll do him right there. Sometimes I don't like to look at my original card because, you know, there's always maybe a different way. I think every card kind of talks to you. Or they talk to me. They're like, don't do that. All right. So there is my little belly band, which, again, I'm going to go from the top. I do better if I go from the top. I say that and then I mess it up. All right, so there is my card. All right, and we're gonna open it up. No, we're not, because I just put that belly band on there. Okay, Amy, get it right. Now, I love these dimensionals, these loose frosted dots that are in the catalog, okay? So I want to add these to some of these little balls, okay? And I'm going to use this tool right here that comes in the embossing set. I think this is a great tool for picking these up. So I'm going to kind of choose a couple dots that I'm going to do for 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe a couple down here. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, and then I can just pick them up. I'm not going to use this green. I'm not going to use the, what is it? Pretty peacock one, because that doesn't really go with our card. We didn't use that color, but I will use that on another one. So I'm going to put it on here. You know, this works when I'm not on camera very well. I do very well at this when I'm not on camera. All right. Woo! Okay. So there. Yep. Okay. Oh, look, got another one. We're going to use that one. All right. We'll put it right here. I just want to reinforce that yellow a bit since we haven't, you know, really, there's not a ton of yellow on the card. So, but I mean, I want to keep the pink too, because I love this pink. Oh, aim. Come on. All right. It only doesn't work when you're watching. It's always perfect when I'm just by myself. I'm lying. I am 100% lying about that. Nothing is ever perfect for me. All right, and then let's do another yellow one because I want to reinforce that yellow. All right, and then I've got these down here. Let's do a pink and a yellow. So I'm going to do a pink here, maybe. Aren't these frosted dots pretty? I mean, I just think they're so pretty. All right, there you go. Stay. And then a yellow. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't want to do things easy. All right, so there it is with the cute little things on. Now, I'm going to slide it off very carefully because I don't want to pull those off, especially that they're wet. Okay. Oh, look, they stayed, but that didn't, so I'll have to glue that down in a second. All right, now let's open it and see. You do this. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's even cuter. Isn't that so cute? I love this. I just think this card is so fun and it's so different. It's just something different that I love. Now I'm going to show you a couple more that I did. This one is not my favorite. This one uses, and I want you to see, these are embossed. So they're cut out and embossed. And this uses paper that is in the mini catalog. This is Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and Mint Macaron. And then, so I did that one. I just don't know if I don't know. I think there's not enough pizzazz, I think. But I do like it. But it's not, I don't think, my favorite. Ready? Ta-da! And so I use the inside. I use this one. You are your entire year more amazing and lovely as ever. So I think that's a sweet one that you can put in there. So there's that. And then the last one I did, I think it might be one of, I don't know, it might be my favorite. This is using this paper that is in the mini catalog. Look at that. I didn't really even do much stamping. I just did that happy birthday. These are circles from the Stylish Shapes. And then I did that. I'm going to pull that off. Oh, man, I got to fix that. All right, and then, ta-da! Bunches of circles for a special person on a special day. And then I put some little ones right here, too, because I just thought that needed it, because I wasn't using a bunch of other ones, you know, so I wasn't doing cards, flowers or anything, so I just added some more circles. All right. So I hope that you like these cards, and I hope that this inspires you to make one of your own. All right. I'm going to move these out. I'm going to put this back on. Okay. All right. So again, if you need anything, please reach out to me. If this is, you know, maybe you had a question or needed something, I am always here for you. I hope that this week brings you much joy. I know I will be stamping in my craft room this week, doing some stuff and getting ready for next week. But I hope this is a beautiful week for you, and I hope that you do something creative. Have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye.